Hello students. Now I am discussing electronic excitation in UV spectroscopy. What is UV spectroscopy? The region of ultraviolet region is 200 nm to 400 nm. Light absorption is known as ultraviolet spectra. According to molecular orbital theory, when a molecule is excited by the absorption of this energy, that is UV region energy, its electrons are promoted from bonding molecular orbital to an anti-bonding molecular orbital. The types of possible electronic excitation in any molecules as following below. There are several types of transition possible. Number 1, sigma anti-bonding transition. It is required very high energy and low wavelength, near about 150 nm. For example, all the saturated hydrocarbons like methane, ethane, propane, and these organic molecules shows the sigma star transition and becomes as a colorless. Second types of transition is possibility the sigma pi star transition, having required the less energy than sigma star. For example, all carbonyl compounds. Third types of possible transition is pi transition. It occurs in unsaturated hydrocarbons and molecules having multiple bonds. The excitation requires less energy and high wavelength. For example, alkene, alkyl, and carbonyl compound. This transition is also known as K-band. It is a colorful compound. Next is non-bonding and pi transition. It is also known as chromophore groups. Due to these groups, we can see the color band spectra, and it is also known as R band. These compounds having one heteroatom like an electron. For example, carbonyl groups of all organic compounds. The last type is non-bonding sigma star transition. The sigma star and non-bonding transition having the main example of carbonyl groups and require the minimum energy and having the long wavelength. Now we are explain the types of possible electronic excitation in any molecules as below. Sigma bonding molecular orbital, pi bonding molecular orbital, N non-bonding molecular orbital, pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital, and sigma star, that is anti-bonding molecular orbital. The first possibilities of electrode is present in sigma bonding. The transition is promoted by the required field of energy and jump from sigma to sigma anti-bonding molecular orbital. This is possible of all saturated hydrocarbon like methane, ethane, propane, and so on. The second possibility is pi to pi transition. This is requirement of low energy and high wavelength. The compounds which as required the minimum energy and jump to the pi antibonding molecular orbital. A very good example of these compounds are all alkene like CH2 double bond CH2 or CH triple bond CH, that is multiple bond organic compound having pi electron which absorb the particular types of energy and promote to pi antibonding molecular orbital. Third types of possibility is pi 2 non-bonding. That is type of transition is sigma to non-bonding transition or non-bonding to sigma to non-bonding transition. It is a very good example for carbonyl group. Carbonyl group having some non-bonding electrons which do not participate to form an bonding between the carbon and oxygen atom. And the last types of excitation is pi to non-bonding to sigma star, that is non-bonding to sigma star. It is also explained through the example of all carbonyl group or like carbonyl groups which is not available in the bonding formation, which promote the required energy and jump to the sigma antibonding molecular orbital. So these are the types of electronic excitation of types of possible of transition of any bonding molecular orbital. Thank you.